Are you working hard for me today, as always? Please keep working as hard as you can for me.
What is it with you? You should be working too, you know.
Well, I'm doing the best I can. I'm just frustrated that I can't find a good job.
This is no time to be discouraged. If you don't have time for that, then at least do something like get some information, talk to your friends, improve your skills, and so on.
By the way, you said you're going to stay up all night sometime, right? When was that all-nighter again?
It's today. I told you in the morning and you forgot?
Oh, okay.
What? Why are you asking?
I've been thinking about something.
What? What are you thinking about?
I can't tell you that yet. I want it to be a surprise.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Why?
Because your surprises have never been good.
Don't be ridiculous.
When you gave me flowers for my birthday, they were more than half dead. When you bought me a Christmas cake, the cake was all messed up in a box. When you told me you made a reservation for dinner, I went to the restaurant, only to find that it was closed. All these surprises came from you, right?
Everything was prepared by my mom. It wasn't something I did on my own.
That's the problem.
Huh?
All your surprises involved your mother.
Not everything.
Oh, that's right. Your last surprise was, I've been laid off from work, wasn't it?
You don't have to mention that.
I didn't mean to bring it up, but when you say surprise, I don't have a good feeling about it. To be honest, I'm still worried and nervous. You don't have to keep it secret, so I want you to tell me now. It would be less of a shock.
Why are you like that? Don't you believe me?
I want to believe you, but as for the surprise, I don't believe you.
You're a terrible wife. A husband who can't be trusted is as pathetic as it gets.
So, what's the surprise?
You know, I'm actually thinking of inviting my parents to come live with us in this house.
What? Without consulting me?
You work all night sometimes, so it would be great to have my mom here, don't you think? My mom has been a housewife longer than you. I'm sure she'll be a great help to us.
What are you talking about? I'm doing just fine on my own.
Besides, my parents love our house. If they want to move in with us, how could I say no? I'm the eldest son, and they want to take care of me.
I understand their feelings, but how could you decide such thing without even telling me about it? I live in this house with you. Don't you think you should have asked me first?
I'm the eldest son. I wanted to do it sooner or later.
Then why didn't you say so earlier? I've never heard you talk about it. I'm so dumbfounded. Don't just decide something like that on your own. Anyway, let's discuss it between the two of us.
What? We don't have time for that.
Why?
Because my parents are coming tomorrow.
Huh? What's that?
It looks like they've already sent out the luggage. Even if the luggage will take a little longer, my parents will arrive the same day if they drive fast enough. It's been a while since you lived with your parents, right? It must feel fresh, like you're a kid again, just a little bit.
No, I don't understand. I wanted to marry you and live with you. I don't want to live with your parents. I'm not looking for being a kid again or anything. Don't just decide everything based on your imagination. I have no idea what you're thinking. I can't have your parents to come and live with us.
Why do you reject my parents so much?
I'm not rejecting them. I'm saying it's impossible for us to live together.
You're my wife, right? Are you saying you can't follow what I decide? Besides, this is my house, so I can make my own decisions.
Wait a minute. I bought that house, remember? I'm working all night like I'm going to today, desperately trying to make the payments. I'm paying not only for the house, but all the living expenses, right? Don't think you own the house all by yourself.
Huh? My house is my house. I'm your husband, so of course it's my house. It's easy for you to work so hard on your own. Anyway, my parents are coming to live with us tomorrow.
Our finances are just enough for both of us. How are you going to make ends meet? The cost of living for 4 adults is going to be much higher, you know. How are we going to pay for that?
My parents said they'd pay a little bit of living expenses, so we'll manage, won't we?
How much is a little? Do you really think a little will cover the needs of 4 adults?
I don't know. I'm leaving it up to you to take care of the finances, but my parents are offering to pay for some. So we should take it, don't you think?
Do your parents know that you're unemployed? Are they really going to move in with us knowing that you're not working?
No, I don't think they know. I didn't tell them anything.
Why didn't you tell them the most important thing? Since I bought the house, you haven't even worked for long. And when you do work, it doesn't last. It's been a year since you quit your last job. Shouldn't you be looking for a job first? You'll have to wait until your job is secure and you're earning money before you think about having your parents moving in. Don't you think those are the right steps to do?
Why are you always bringing that up?
What do you mean always? Isn't that the most important thing to make a living?
I will work and you don't have to keep telling me. I'm even job hunting right now. I just haven't found a famous company that I want to work for. When I get a new job at a famous company, I can make your life easier. So for now, I want you to work hard even if you have to stay up all night.
I'm tired of hearing you say that. Soon I'll get an offer from a famous company. Soon I'll be earning a lot of money. How many times have I heard those words? But I don't see you getting another job anytime soon. I don't like staying up all night either. I work at night because I can make more money. You don't understand anything.
I'm telling you, I'll find a job soon. I'm going to get a job at a famous company, and my parents are going to live with us, and your life will be easier too.
How can you say that when you're living out of my income?
Huh? You've been talking so much for a while. You're the one who takes care of all the finances, right? Isn't it your job to make ends meet with the money you have? Don't complain all the time.
Huh? You disgust me. I'm doing it because you can't take care of money. And yet you quit your job like that and staying home doing nothing at all. And on top of that, you let your parents to move in and live with us without consulting me. That's enough. I'm not a handyman.
No one said anything about that. It's natural for a wife to help her husband when he's in trouble, isn't it? There are many wives who manage the household finances. There are plenty of wives who live with their in-laws. So why is it that I'm the only one who gets treated so badly? I'm the one who stays at home and protects the house all the time. Isn't that enough?
Protecting the house? You don't even work. You just sit around at home all day. You buy whatever you want with the money I earn, and you don't do any work. How can you say that? In addition to taking care of you, you want me to take care of your parents? To be honest, I can't do it.
How can you say such a terrible thing? They're my parents. They are your family too, you know. Don't you want to take care of them as they get older?
Of course, if you could work and we live a normal life, I would have thought about that. But you didn't, did you? Your parents would be shocked to know that you don't work and live off your wife's income. Anyway, you should get a job before you call your parents. Maybe you should think about inviting them over after you get a job. I feel bad for your parents.
But it's already decided. My parents are coming over tomorrow. Let's just accept the reality and think about living happily.
You really don't want to reconsider, do you?
I told you my parents will be here tomorrow. Can't you understand that? I thought you'd be happy to hear about it. I can't believe you.
You decided inviting your parents to come and live with us all by yourself. It can't be a surprise for me.
Well, no matter what you say, we're going to start living with my parents. I hope you can make it work.
Since then, I've been thinking about the idea of living with your parents.
You're finally ready to do it? I knew it. I knew you would come through.
No, I think it's impossible. I want you to tell them to go back to their house. It's not too late, is it?
Are you serious? My parents are so happy. I can't disappoint them.
No, I think they'd be more disappointed to know you're unemployed.
That's not true. They're looking forward to live with me. They like my house more than anything. I'm sure they'll enjoy it in their own way.
No, absolutely not.
Why are you being so stubborn about this? My parents are willing to pay for some living expenses. Our life is definitely going to be better than now.
Huh? A married man who gets his parents to pay for his living expenses? Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
I'm not ashamed. They're my parents. What's wrong with getting an allowance from your parents?
You haven't worked in over a year and you're being lazy, even though I've worked hard all night long. You should be ashamed to ask your parents for living expenses.
You're really not letting this go, aren't you? You're my wife, so be a grown-up and do as I say. That's the duty of a wife.
How can I fulfill such an unreasonable duty?
Huh?
I will no longer be your wife.
What are you saying?
It means I don't want to live with you any longer, so I will not live with your parents either. I'm divorcing you.
Wait a minute, are you serious?
Of course. I've been thinking about it ever since I got your text earlier today. I haven't been able to get any work done because of it.
Don't even joke about it.
I'm not kidding, I'm serious. I don't want to have to work so hard to take care of you and your parents.
Hey, my parents are coming tomorrow. What are you thinking to divorce me at a time like this? Don't be selfish.
You're the one who's being selfish. You called your parents without consulting me. You're trying to get an allowance from them without even working. I'm going to have to work even harder than I already am. You've got to be kidding me.
Wait a minute. I'm not getting a divorce. We could have a nice life together as a family.
And I'm saying we're not. I can see I'll be up all night and not be able to come home. But if you still want to live with them, leave that house and enjoy living with your parents.
Why? I told you my parents like this house. It doesn't make sense for me to leave here and live with them.
I know something.
Know what?
That your parents are addicted to gambling. That they are living in debt. That debt keeps growing and they couldn't afford the rent. So they want to move in with us to save money on rent and living expenses, right?
Why? How do you know that?
You people must be out of your mind. The house is in my name and I bought it. I won't let you and your parents have it. I'm divorcing you, so get out of the house.
Don't be so cold. Are you abandoning me knowing that I'm out of a job?
Exactly. You keep saying that, but do you know how long you've been out of work? It's been a year.
That's because I'm trying to get a job at a famous company.
You keep saying that, but when you saw me working so hard, even pulling all-nighters, didn't you feel anything? If you really care about me, shouldn't you start any kind of job right away and make money? But instead, you just lie around at home day after day and don't do a single chore.
I'm sorry about that.
How much more do I have to keep working like this? And I also know that when you ran out of money, you secretly withdrew money from my account.
What? You knew about this?
Of course I knew. You're home every day, and what were you spending it on?
Well, my parents asked me to lend them money and I just...
What? You were giving your parents money I earned? I'm shocked.
I can't just stand by and watch my parents in trouble, can I?
Why don't you work? I can understand if you were to give them money you earned yourself, but you were secretly withdrawing money from my account. That's theft.
How could that be? You and I are married, so how can it be theft?
Whatever the reason, I'll make sure I get that money back. I worked so hard to save that money.
We're a married couple, so there's no need to ask to pay back. We share the same account.
I told you, I'm not living with you anymore. I'm single from today.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Actually, after the daytime text, I went to the city hall and filed divorce papers.
Huh? You can't just submit the divorce papers on your own without me filling it out.
You did fill them out.
Huh?
Have you even forgotten about it? When you quit your previous job, you said you needed something to pressure yourself, and you filled out the divorce papers.
What? Did I?
You've already quit your job so many times, and I put conditions on you, didn't I? If you don't get a job within a year, I'll divorce you.
What?
You filled out the divorce papers instead of the vows, remember? I kept it with me the whole time. Even if you hadn't called your parents, I would have divorced you. Because you never showed any sign of trying to get a job. And I don't want to live with a man who doesn't keep his word even after filling out divorce papers.
Oh no.
So I will now charge you exactly what you spent my savings for. The security camera at the bank ATM clearly shows you withdrawing money. I'll use that as evidence.
Are you serious? I can't believe it.
You quit your job and goofed around for a year. And even more, you allowed your parents to move into the house I bought without telling me. I want you out of that house by the end of my night shift.
Wait a minute. Don't be unreasonable. My parents are coming tomorrow. There's no way I can leave.
I don't care about that. You and I are strangers now, and there's no reason for me to help you out. And moreover, there's no need to help my ex-husband's parents.
That's too much, isn't it? Why do I have to leave?
Because it's my house. Since we're divorced, you're the one who has to leave.
You're really a terrible person. What about my parents who are coming tomorrow looking forward to living in this house?
I told you I don't care. We're divorced, so I'm a stranger to you and your parents. Why should I have anything to do with them?
That's too much. You divorced me without consulting me.
You decided to bring your parents without asking me. You said it was a surprise or something incomprehensible. You were going to put it all on me, weren't you? And you withdrew money from my account.
I thought it was okay because we're a couple.
That's just an excuse. The point is, you wanted to make your life easier, didn't you? You wanted me to work hard for you.
No, I didn't. That's not true. I wanted to live with you.
You say that so often. If you had valued our life together, you wouldn't have quit your job on your own. You wouldn't have called your parents without even asking me first. That's just a lame excuse.
Why do you say that? So you don't want them to be here? Then I'll send them away.
What? Then they don't have a place to live either. Where would you send them away to? You're a much worse person than they are.
Please, Mary, just help me. Let me live in this house.
I don't want to. We're already divorced, so if you stay in the house any longer, I'll sue you for trespassing.
Oh no.
You're going to be busy.
What?
You have your parents to take care of, don't you? They're looking forward to living with you. You have to take good care of them.
I can't do it alone.
You need to find a place to live. You need to start working quickly. I don't think you have time to be talking about famous companies.
Oh no. I'm going to join a famous company and make plenty of money, so I won't compromise.
Is this really the time to be saying that? You need a lot of money to rent an apartment or a condo. I think you need to start working on it right away. You've had plenty of rest for that. Get your stuff together fast. Leave that house by the time I get back from the night shift.
I can't do that all of a sudden.
You told me that your parents are coming tomorrow all of a sudden too. Isn't it the same thing?
Yeah, but they're gone, aren't they? At least give me a week.
Don't be silly. You know how long I've been waiting? But you didn't care about my feelings. I've run out of patience.
I'm sorry, Mary. I'm sorry. Please, forgive me. I'll get a job right away, and I'll work diligently. Can't you consider living with me again?
I've told you, I've run out of patience. If you have time for excuses, why don't you start packing your bags? If you haven't left by the time I get back, you're trespassing.
Please, I'm begging you, Mary.
After that, my ex-husband was kicked out of the house and joined his parents. When I told them the reason, they said, "What do you mean? That's not what you told us." And they blamed David. They had nowhere else to go, so they had no choice but to return to his father's parents' home. But because of the reason, they were not welcomed by anyone. One of the relatives took pity on them and lent them a barn. Now they are living together in a barn with no bathroom, and each of them is working part-time jobs to save money. If David is working part-time, he must not have been able to find a job at a famous company after all. Presumably because he had to move from one job to another and had 1 year of doing nothing. I think that his reputation is bad because he had to move from one job to another and had been unemployed for a year. Even if I were an employer, I would never hire someone like him. I am enjoying a comfortable single life in my own house. Now that I make enough money to live on, I have a lot more time on my hands. I am thinking of taking up some lessons.
Hey, you. I'm working late again today. I don't know what time I'll be home. Again? You seem pretty busy these days, so you don't want dinner tonight? No, it's my job. I can't help it. You got something to complain about that? I'm not complaining, but I was just wondering about when was the last time you had dinner with me lately. I know you're working hard, but you've been coming home really late these days, and we haven't seen each other at all. So, you're complaining again, huh? Unlike me, you stay at home all the time, and yet, when I come home late, you're so lazy that you're sleeping in your bed. If you really want to have dinner with me, at least wait until I get home. You're a housewife with a lot of free time, so don't be a slacker. I'm working my ass off to make enough money to feed you. Can you just shut up and watch over me? I'm sorry, but even a housewife has to do a lot of things, you know? House cleaning, laundry, making sure all the meals are nutritious and balanced. It's a common thing. Don't brag about that. I'm not bragging, but I move around a lot during the day, and I'm not just sitting around. I'm tired, so I can't stay up until midnight. You're not working, so what's the point of being tired? You're just a lazy housewife, and I think you've gained a lot of weight since we got married. I think you're right about me gaining some weight. Why don't you get a part-time job? If you keep yourself busy, you won't be bored. Also, you won't be emotional when I get home. And on top of that, you'll lose weight if you move around. What? I told you that I want to work after we get married. You got mad at me and said you weren't happy with my income, so I quit my job. Isn't it terrible that you're telling me to work now? Huh? Are you saying it's my fault that you quit your job? Is it also my fault that you got fat? How much are you going to blame others? You know what? You've become really slumped since you got married. Well, it can't be helped. Anyway, I'm gonna be late for work, so don't call me again. I don't want to be distracted when I'm working. And I'll be eating out. That's the problem. Why didn't you say so earlier? I've already made the dinner. Why don't you just put it in the fridge? Don't complain every time. If you just told me earlier, I wouldn't have had to make dinner. Don't you know if you're going to work late or not, at least during lunch break? You know, at work, unexpected things can happen all the time. As my wife, it's your job to follow up with me. You're really a useless wife, complaining about the slightest things as far as adjusting the food. If you were prettier and skinnier, I'd still forgive you, but a fat wife is just disgusting. I'm working for my horrible wife, and I really feel sorry for myself. They say marriage is the graveyard of life, and that's exactly what it is. Am I that fat? You don't have to talk like that, do you? If you have time to complain, lose some weight. Whatever you say now, it's not convincing at all. I don't even want to walk side by side with you. You should be ashamed of yourself. You're so rude. Anyway, I've got work to do, so don't bother me anymore. Understood. My sister's coming over tonight, so make sure she gets her food and stuff ready. Understood? I won't forgive you if you don't do that properly. What? It's already evening. You didn't tell me anything about that. I just told you. You were doing nothing in your spare time, weren't you? You're a housewife. You can cook a good meal in a short time. I can't do that if you told me all of a sudden. I was going to make today's meal with some leftovers from the fridge. Even at the supermarket, they sell out of the good stuff by the evening. I can't make such a fancy meal now. My sister's coming over, and you telling me you don't want to welcome her? You're going to serve leftovers to your husband's sister. I didn't tell you that I'll serve leftovers to your sister. I was trying to tell you that I'll cook something with the ingredients we have left in the fridge. You're making it with leftovers, right? So it's leftovers indeed. Anyway, you'd better start cooking now to welcome my sister. Johnny, there are some things you can do and can't do. I can't prepare the meal in such a short time. You can't do anything even though you're a housewife. What a useless wife. It's only a few hours away, right? If you'd at least told me this morning, I could have worked something out. Yeah, right. Here you are, complaining and making excuses again. Give me a break. What the hell do you think you're there for? I can't rely on you. I'll order a little better food by delivery. What kind of food does your sister like? I'll find the solution to the problem. I'm not going to rely on you. I'll order it myself. If I ask you to do it and you mess up again, I'll feel bad for my sister. You can at least pick up and serve it. Do it properly, okay? Oh, and buy the liquor too. My favorite wine and my sister's favorite brandy. I don't drink, so I'm not familiar with the brands. I'd rather you get it yourself. Huh? You know my favorite wine, don't you? You should have checked out my sister's favorite brandy too when you met her at my parents' house. Oh God, you really are a useless wife. It can't be helped. I'll text you about the brand later. If it's liquor, it won't sell out so quickly, and even you, the useless one, can shop properly, right? Alright, I'll get it ready. Hey, you and your sister were wandering around the house last night while whispering to each other. What were you two talking about? When I was checking on her, she told me to leave because it's none of your business, and I thought it was suspicious. Well, it's none of your business. I have the right to know about that. You were talking about the house, right? If it's about the house and my family, you should tell me. Why should I tell you? You can't do anything to change the fact. You're just an ordinary housewife. You're an idiot who can't do anything, so all you have to do is listen to what I tell you. Even if I'm a housewife, I'm still your family and I should be involved. I don't know if there's anything I can do, but why I'm not even allowed to know? You're so clingy. My sister came to our house yesterday because she wanted to take a look around. You know, to figure out where to put the furniture, what to bring and what to throw away. Sorry, I'm a little confused here. You mean she didn't just come to visit? She's going to be living with us from now on. Wait a minute, so you two were secretly talking about this yesterday? You should have told me about this. You can't just decide it right away with your sister. It's between my sister and me, so it's none of your business. We'll be living together, so it's my business too. I'm not going to live with someone I'm not familiar with, even though she is my sister-in-law. You can't take care of the house, you can't even cook properly, and always complain about everything. Being such a horrible wife, do you think you have the right to say anything to me? Well, it's not just a problem between siblings, it's also a problem between husband and wife, isn't it? Besides, our house isn't big enough. I told you you're an idiot and you should just listen to what I say, didn't I? If you say our house is too small, why don't you get out of the house? It's the same whether you're here or not. Seriously? Are you telling me that you don't need me? My sister can do the housework and take care of the house. I'd rather have my sister take care of the house than you, who's incompetent, so you're no longer of any use to me. Thanks for all your hard work until today. Does that mean we're getting a divorce? It doesn't make any difference if you're here or not. It's easier for you not to be here because I don't have to waste money. If it's a one-sided divorce from you, you'll have to pay for the alimony. But considering the stress of having you around, that's a small price to pay. I got a promotion to become head of the department, and I'm not having a hard time with money. We don't even have kids. It's only a few grand a month in alimony. I'll pay you that much. You sound like you were planning on divorcing me from the beginning. Perhaps you decided to move in with your sister in order to get rid of me. That's right. You're a lousy housewife, you know that? You should be thankful that I've been taking care of you until this day. You go so far as to say that. Duly noted, then let's get a divorce. What? Do you understand your position? I knew it. You're an idiot. This is the part where you get down on your knees and apologize to me, okay? You should have told me things like, I'm sorry, I won't disobey your orders anymore, so please allow me to live here. Or, are you too fat to get down on your knees because your belly is in the way? Well, with a brain the size of yours, you won't know what's what anymore. In the meantime, pack up your stuff and get ready to move out. My sister will be moving in at the beginning of next month, so I'll keep you here until the end of this month. You'll be working as a housewife at my place until the time comes. I always thought of you as a stubborn husband, but I didn't expect you to be so unreasonable. I understand how you feel. I don't have a choice now. You seem awfully calm. Or are you pretending to be calm? Never mind. I'll write down my part of the divorce papers and leave them on the table and you can file the rest. I'm very sorry. I'm sorry too. I never thought I'd marry such a fat, useless woman. Hey, you haven't made any progress packing at all, have you? I told you to get out from here by the end of the month, didn't I? Where the hell are you? Don't tell me you're going to tell me you don't want to leave at this point. If you're still planning to stay next month, I'll charge you for every day you stay. I've written the divorce papers. It's on the table. Please check it. If you've written them, then file them right away. I don't need to check them. Do you think you can stretch your time with that? That's the shallow wisdom of an idiot. I was thinking to give you one last chance. Huh? What are you talking about? In case you're wondering, I just wanted to confirm your intention to divorce again. I said I'm getting a divorce. You really don't have enough brains, do you? What's not enough is your brains, silly Johnny. What's the matter with you? I'm getting a divorce, but you're the one who's leaving. Pack your bags and get the hell out of my house. What are you talking about? Why the hell should I move out of my house? It's not your house. I bought this house when we got married and it's in my name. If I am the owner, that means I have the authority to decide what to do with the house. I'm the head of the family. You must listen to what I tell you. What belongs to the wife belongs to the husband. If you're the owner, the house is. I don't understand at all. I don't care if you're the breadwinner or not. If you're not the owner of the house, it doesn't matter what you say. If you want to, I can contact the real estate company to prove the ownership. Regardless of the owner, you're just responsible for continuing to pay the mortgage on the house that my sister and I are going to live in. I've already paid off the loan. I thought you took out a long-term mortgage. I paid it all back with my earnings. What are you talking about? You're a housewife. There's no way you have that kind of money. Your earnings? Are you daydreaming? I worked in finance before we got married. The salary was good, so I had some savings. I used it to study investments. After a few years of trial and error, my assets grew by about 50 times. I never heard that story. Why didn't you consult me, your husband, about such a large sum of money? You also decided everything on your own without consulting me, didn't you? I used the profits to start an online shopping company, and the sales is steadily increasing. I'm sorry, but I make more money than you do. I've decided to sell the house with all these bad memories because I don't need it anymore. Huh? Wait a minute. My sister and I are going to start living here next month. Don't do anything selfish, like selling it. I don't know anything about that. I'm the registered owner, and I've already talked to the real estate company, so there's nothing you can say. You're the one who decided to move in with your sister, kicked me out, and did all those selfish things first. Hey, Where the hell are you right now? Come back home immediately. I'll talk to you in person. What is there to talk about? You decided about your sister and everything without consulting me, even though I'm your wife. Also, you think I'm stupid most of the time. I'm worried about you. That's why I'm telling you to come back home. You haven't packed anything for the sale either. You'll be in trouble if you don't get rid of this stuff. I won't be in trouble. I don't need those things at all. I've already bought everything I need and it's all in the new house. What? A new house? Of course I am. I'm selling the house we were living in. You didn't file divorce papers with the authorities yet, which means you're willing to start over with me. My bad. I'm sorry I put you through all that. Let's just talk about it at the new place, so give me the address. I'm not giving you my address. I didn't file the divorce papers right away because I wanted to see your pathetic face. It's so funny how desperate you've become for someone you've made fun of so much by calling her incompetent and fat. You're a total jerk. If you're making a lot of money, you don't need alimony. Yes, I don't intend to get alimony for your unilateral divorce, but I will get alimony for your adultery with the young girl. What? What are you talking about? I didn't commit adultery. Did you think I wouldn't notice? You've been having an affair for a long time. I was aware of it. I also noticed that you were meeting secretly at a hotel while you said you were working late. Also, you were constantly going to luxury brand stores buying expensive bags and accessories. Because your company is a good company, I thought there was no way they would make you work that late. I hired some detectives to look into the matter, and sure enough, they came up with a lot of photographic evidence in a short period of time. Even if it's true that you and your sister are going to live together, you were also planning to live together with the adulterer, weren't you? The three of you in that house, it's a little cramped, don't you think? I had already told her about the house. Why don't you just let her take care of you from next month? Well, I don't know if she'll take care of you that way. I hope she didn't just come on to you for the money you have. I'm sorry about what I did to you. Also about the affair. It's all my fault, so let me apologize. Let's start over again, Luna. Do you understand your position? You don't have to apologize. I'm not going to forgive you, even if you apologize. I don't need you either. Starting over is out of the question. Don't say that. We're a married couple. You've changed a lot since we started talking. It's because I'm sorry for what I've done. Just because you're sorry, it doesn't mean that both of us can pretend as if nothing has happened. You're just hanging on to me because you don't have a place to live and you're in dire straits. I don't need you anymore. I'm selling the house anyway, so just take what you need and get out. I've already told the real estate agent that they can get rid of everything that's left, and if you don't pack soon, they'll throw your stuff away. This is our house of memories, right? Is this what you do to your husband? It's too much, isn't it? It's nothing compared to what you've done to me. If you don't file for divorce, I'll sue you through my lawyer. Make sure you do. Wait a minute. I don't want to. I'm blocking you from now on, so stop contacting me. Farewell. Wait, Luna. Please help me. It seems that Johnny continued to live in the house without leaving and was evicted by the real estate agent. I heard that they had been arguing for a long time, which caused a lot of trouble. His sister was also evicted because she apparently had not paid her rent for a long time. She apparently planned to roll into our house. There was no way I was going to deal with a scum like her and her brother. After that, Johnny and his sister became homeless and clung to Johnny's adulterous partners. She too was only approaching Johnny for money, so there was no way she would continue her relationship with him, who had no home and had to pay for the alimony. I told the company Johnny was working at that he was having an affair, so he got dismissed. If you're asking me about where those scum sister and brother are now, I must say that I don't know and I don't care at all. I have since then been steadily growing my online shopping company and making a steady profit. I'm going to live free and easy on my own for a while.
Farah, I hope you have made an arrangement for the funeral properly.
Yes, I did, Heather. I had numerous meetings with the funeral staff, so I'm sure everything will be fine.
I will never allow any mismanagement of the funeral of my precious son, you know? Do you understand?
Of course I do. I've informed the staff our intentions, so I'm sure everything will be fine.
Just because I got an uncaring wife like you, I had to lose my son like this. What am I going to have to look forward to in my life from now on?
With all due respect, it's not my fault that he passed away. It was a car accident, and there's nothing I could do about it.
It was probably because you were not good enough as a wife. That boy was tired of living every day. I'm sure it was mental exhaustion that brought on the accident. I'm sure that's what happened.
Heather, that is a terrible accusation, isn't it? He was trying to go to his friend's house and got into an accident, remember? And if he hadn't gone out that day, it wouldn't have happened. He went out on his own and got into an accident.
Then, if you had kept him back in the apartment, this wouldn't have happened. You didn't have the charm to keep him there, did you?
I'm sorry to hear you say that. I didn't think this would happen either.
That's why you're not good enough as a wife. I only regret that I allowed you to marry my son.
Oh no. Heather, that is a terrible thing to say.
At least give him a proper funeral without any mistakes. I want to give him a peaceful funeral.
Yes, I'll do that. Farah, I just heard from my mother. I'm sorry. I feel like my mother misses the point at a time like this. As you know, she's the kind of person who can misunderstand stuff. Hi, Kristen. It's true that what she said to me was so outrageous, and I was surprised, but don't worry about it. I'm used to it. Right. Her arrogant behavior has bothered our family for a long time. My father and I are fed up with it. We've had our share of problems with her. But I want my brother's funeral be good without a problem. I know it's a lot of work, but please take care of it. Of course. If there's anything I can do, please let me know. Thank you, but I'm sure the staff will take care of most of it. Thank you for your concern.
Farah, can I have a word with you?
Hi, Heather. What is it?
There's something I need to tell you about my son's inheritance.
About his inheritance?
Yes. My son worked for a well-known company, and he's been saving money diligently since he was young. I believe he left a lot of his inheritance to me.
To you?
Of course. I'm his mother.
That's true, but...
So, I heard about you and Kevin before he passed away. There was no love between you two, was there?
Well...
According to my son, you guys were on the verge of divorce.
Well, something like that.
If that's the case, my son's inheritance is all mine.
What?
If you were thinking about divorce, you were as good as a stranger. Why would I give you my precious son's inheritance?
Do you even know about the reason for the divorce?
I don't need to ask. It's because you are not a good wife, isn't it? That's what my son told me. You have no right to my son's inheritance. Leave everything and get out of that apartment.
What? You mean you want me to leave this apartment?
Of course. That apartment was purchased by my son. The name and the payment were in his name. It's his property, isn't it?
I don't understand what you're asking me to do so suddenly. I have my own life, and I can't just leave like that.
You can't talk back to me like that. I'm his mother. I'm fully entitled to that apartment.
What? Is it really?
It's pretty obvious, isn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop messing around. Just pack your stuff and leave right away. Either way, you were supposed to get divorced and move out of that apartment, right?
Well, yes, but there's still a few more days until the end of the contract of the apartment.
Huh?
Well, I guess you can live in here for a few more days.
What are you saying? That doesn't make any sense.
I'll let the real estate agent know that you will be here. Please vacate the apartment in a few days.
Huh? Are you out of your mind?
Hey, Farah. Can I talk to you now? Sure. Thank you so much for your help with my brother's funeral. I was really grateful to you, Farah. My brother and I went through a lot, but you took such good care. I can't thank you enough. Thank you for saying that. But more than that, my mother seems to be acting wrong again. Well, I got kicked out of the apartment. I think she's living in there. I knew it. My mother is so upset about the inheritance. She won't listen to me. My father's having a hard time with it. I can imagine. Well, I was planning to leave the apartment within a few days anyway. I've already moved all the necessary belongings in the trunk. I don't mind at all that she kicked me out. Actually, there's something I'd like to discuss with you. Okay. About my mother, of course. I'd like to discuss various things about the future with you. Could we meet sometimes? Of course, that's totally fine. Good.
Hey, what's this all about? I just got evicted by the real estate agent.
Well, I guess you're the one who has to leave.
Huh?
I told you, didn't I, that the eviction date is coming up.
And why is this apartment in your name? Did you lie to me?
What? Didn't Kevin tell you?
What?
You knew we were getting a divorce, right?
So what? What's that got to do with the apartment being in your name?
In the first place, did you know the reason why Kevin and I got divorced?
That's because you weren't good enough as a wife for him, wasn't it? That's pretty obvious.
That's where you misunderstood.
Huh?
He had been cheating on me for over a year now. That day he passed away, he was on his way to the other woman's house.
What?
Yes, it seems he fell for the wrong woman. He was giving her a lot of money without my knowledge.
What?
When I found out, I was devastated.
What do you mean?
Ever since we got married, we opened a joint account and kept saving for the future. We had about $100,000 saved up. But I noticed one day that the number was only 3 figures.
Huh? $100,000? That's not true. You were making up a story just because he passed away. What kind of person are you?
I'm not making this up. I've already checked the account. Your son paid everything to the woman behind my back.
There is no way my son would have done that.
I should have asked for the money back, but I didn't want to get into trouble in court, and I wanted to get rid of your son as soon as possible. As a result of our discussion, I decided to take the apartment and all the household goods. Well, I guess you could say that's my consolation money.
No way.
At that time, I changed the name of the apartment to mine. Of course, your son agreed to it.
Oh no.
Although, I had no intention of living in that apartment anymore, so I decided to sell it right away. The real estate agent who visited you helped me out a lot. He was very generous and considerate.
That's impossible. How could you sell the apartment that my son had purchased without consulting me? If it had stayed, it would have been his memento.
But it's not my fault. It was your son who was cheating on me. If your son had not spent so much money on women, this would not have happened. So your son got what he deserved.
So it's the fault of the woman who cheated on you? Who is that woman?
Huh? Weren't you the one who introduced her?
What?
Your son told me about it.
What? What do you mean?
You wanted your son and me to get divorced for a long time, didn't you?
That's because you're so incompetent. If you were a wife like that, wouldn't everyone think so?
So you arranged a blind date for your married son, just because of that reason.
What? How did you know?
He told me everything.
What?
You proposed an arranged marriage in order to get us divorced, and he went along with it. Isn't that right?
Well, yes, but that blind date was just for the occasion.
What kind of mother would let her married son go on a blind date? When I found out, I was speechless.
Oh.
You thought the blind date had failed, didn't you?
Yes, that's why I was trying to think of a different way.
Huh? You were still plotting something?
Plotting is a terrible word.
Well, that's what you were doing. You were sneaking around trying to get me divorced.
It's because you were not a good wife.
Let's not change the subject. He didn't break up with the woman you arranged the marriage with.
What?
Your son had exchanged contact information with her without telling you.
Was that so? Why would he do that without telling me?
Perhaps he didn't want you to interfere.
What?
He told me before. He said you're annoying because you get involved in every single thing he does.
That's a lie. That honest and obedient son would never say such a thing.
But you didn't know that he was actually seeing a woman on an arranged marriage, did you?
No, but...
It seems she was an extraordinary person.
What do you mean?
Fine dinners, luxury brand fashions and accessories, and even luxury cruise trips.
What? She was very quiet and elegant.
I think you're looking at it all wrong. It seems that once she started dating your son, she began to show her true side. In fact, he has contributed about $100,000 to her. It's appalling.
Oh no.
And since he did not leave any will, the legal heirs will inherit his properties.
I know. I told you that I am entitled to my son's legacy as well.
You seem to be making a big mistake. The only legal heir is his wife, me.
Huh? Oh no.
But as I told you, your son has contributed everything to the woman he had an affair with. There's nothing that can be called property.
How could it be? He had been saving steadily since he was young, so he must have a considerable amount of money.
He seems to have given all his savings to that woman.
That's a lie. You're just saying that to get everything, aren't you?
If you think I'm lying, shall I show you our bank account? Because the evidence is well documented. If you still don't agree with me, you can file a lawsuit. We have solid proof of his affair too, you know.
What?
It's all on your son's phone.
Oh no. That's enough. Enough.
Okay, I understand. Then, as the real estate agent told you, please leave that apartment immediately.
Farah, reply to my text or call me.
What is it? I'm working today.
Where do you live now, Farah?
Why?
You are my daughter-in-law, so you are obligated to support me, right? That's why I thought I'd go to your place. I was kicked out of my apartment because of you.
Why is it my fault? The apartment was in my name. I was free to do whatever I wanted. You have no right to tell me what to do with it.
Even if you sell the apartment, you are still obligated to support me.
Huh? I have no obligation to support you because I have nothing to do with you anymore.
You are my daughter-in-law.
The other day, I submitted a notice of termination of marital relations to the city office.
What is that?
It is a procedure to legally sever the relationship of a deceased spouse. Now that I've completed the procedure, you and I have nothing to do with each other.
What?
Therefore, I am not obligated to support you at all.
Oh no. Then how do you expect me to live from now on?
You have to think by yourself, don't you?
Huh?
I heard from Kristen. I heard you are divorced.
She told you that?
Kristen and your husband have been troubled by your behavior for a long time.
What?
You are selfish and only interested in money. Your arrogant attitude towards others has been bothering them.
She said that?
Yes, and after this incident, your husband has decided to divorce you. You set your married son up on a blind date. And if that had been successful, you would have made him divorce me and demand alimony, right?
That's not true.
Furthermore, after he passed away, you were going to kick me out and live a life of luxury in that apartment. When your husband found out the truth, he decided to divorce you. He said he couldn't live with someone who doesn't understand other people's feelings and the importance of money.
What? That's impossible.
I heard that you had used up all the savings. What on earth did you spend the money on?
Well, I got a little addicted to horse racing. At first, I went along with a friend of mine just for fun. But it turned out to be more fun than I expected, and I couldn't stop. I just couldn't stop.
So you even used the family savings?
That's what happened.
No wonder your husband is so disgusted with you.
So, I didn't even get a share of the property. He told me to be thankful he didn't charge me for all the money I'd spent.
Of course.
I have no house, no money. I can't live like this. You have to help me. You were my daughter-in-law and I was your mother-in-law. You must have at least a little compassion for me.
There's no such thing. Remember you said you're not a good wife? Why did he get such a wife? You can divorce my son anytime you want. You've been bullying me for years. And who do you think you are asking me to help you?
I was young, so I just got carried away, you know.
Huh?
If you say you won't help me, I'll ask Kristen to help me.
She has been both embarrassed and disgusted by your abusive words and actions. That's why she said she would break off the relationship with you.
What? Is that true?
Yes. I am sure of it because I have met and talked with her directly.
Then there is no one to help me.
That's what I'm saying, isn't it? But don't you deserve it? You've done so much.
Oh no.
From now on, please live on your own. And think about how happy you had been so far. I think you will understand how much you have to be thankful to your family. Life is a lifelong study, isn't it?
No, I don't need that kind of study at my age. Instead, think of a way to help me.
Don't be ridiculous. I told you already, didn't I? You and I are strangers now, okay? Why should I help you? It will never happen. Please do not contact me at all in the future.
Farah, don't be so cold. I'm really in trouble.
That's none of my business. If you contact me again, I will report you to the police without hesitation. Remember that.
Farah, are you really that cold? I can't believe it.
Say whatever you want. You and I are strangers.
Wait. I take back what I just said. Please, help me. Farah.
After that, it seems that Heather begged Kristen for help. She was not taken seriously at all and was coldly treated and turned away. Her ex-husband was so furious that he divorced her and never contacted her again. She had no house, no money, and was left all alone. So she had no choice but to return to her parents for help. But since her ex-husband had already told them everything, she was turned away as well. She's now working in a factory and living lonely in a dormitory. I hope that by working diligently and spending time alone, she will reflect on what she has said and done. I was able to sell my apartment without a problem. I used the money to buy a new apartment. Even though it is quite old, it is in a convenient location. I can commute to work and go shopping without any inconvenience. From now on, I would like to devote myself to my work and save up for the time being.
2 years ago, I remarried my current husband. My ex-husband thought it would be easy to have a child if we got married. And when I couldn't have a child even after a year, he called me an infertile woman. After that, he repeatedly cheated on me. I was secretly preparing for divorce, and when I was ready, I went to a lawyer. My ex-husband wanted to marry his girlfriend, and I wanted to divorce him as soon as possible. So we both agreed to get divorced, but... Kathleen. Oh, Ryan, it's been a while. What's up? What is that? What are you talking about? Facebook. Oh, what about it? I didn't know you were on Facebook. I just started, and then I found your account. What the hell is that? I said, what are you talking about? You had a baby? I mean, why didn't you tell me you got married? Why should I? We've been divorced for 3 years now. We're strangers. You should. We'd been together for years. Don't call us strangers. I don't care if you remarry or not. Ugh, right. That's what I didn't like about you. You always act like you have nothing to do with it. Seriously, I should have never married you. All the time we spent together, even a few years, was a waste. How dare you say that when you didn't care about me while we were married? You divorced and then quickly remarried. So why don't you just focus on your own family? No way. I saw on Facebook and it looks like you remarried within a year after the divorce. You were connected to your current husband before you got divorced, weren't you? Ha ha ha, I knew you'd say that. You're so simple. Huh? What's so simple? Don't think me as you, okay? You wanted to marry your girlfriend so badly that you waited all the time for me to divorce you, right? So you think I was doing the same thing, huh? You really are simple-minded or you lack imagination. That's not true. If the person who cheated asks to get divorced, there will be a big fight and it would be very difficult to get divorced, huh? That's why you waited until I couldn't take it anymore and wanted to divorce you no matter what. For 3 years. Oh yeah, whatever. Otherwise, who would like to stay married with an infertile woman for 3 years, having sex with her that I don't want to? You were an infertile woman, but I wanted kids, so I made a new girlfriend. But I still had sex with you twice a month, which I didn't want to because I thought we might have a baby. A sex that doesn't feel good, feel nothing. You're an infertile woman, plus a bitch who don't do anything during sex. You son of a bitch. That's how you felt? Wow. I mean, how can you say so many specific bad things about me after 3 years? You're wasting so much brain capacity on useless things. So the rest of it is so naive. Shut up. I married you because I wanted kids. You yourself are a good-looking, smart CPA and raised by a fine family. You met all the requirements to be the mother of my children, and guess what? We tried to make a kid, but you never seem to be able to have one. Meanwhile, you get old and the eggs deteriorates. Oh, so that's why you had an affair with a young, beautiful, talented girl. Well, yeah, of course. I was seeing a bunch of girls just to find the best genes. Isn't that a natural male instinct? It sounds better if you say so, but I'm not sure if it's a rational human behavior. So what? It took time, but we were able to get divorced. You didn't ask for anything else. I was going to remarry immediately and have a child with my young wife. And yet, I have a child and you don't. I see. That's why you were in such a hurry to get in touch with me. I wondered why, but it makes sense now. I thought you were an infertile woman. You lied to me, didn't you? Huh? Why would I do that? I can't think of any other reason. It has to be it. We had sex twice a month for 3 years. Twice a week at the most. I made time in my busy schedule to have sex with you, even though you had no approach. It's funny how that infertile woman had a baby as soon as she got remarried. You were actually on birth control when you were with me, weren't you? You made fun of me. What's wrong with you? I heard there are contraceptives that women can use besides condom. You didn't want to have my baby, so you wore it secretly. You're too overthinking. No way. You would lie, of course. Or contraceptive pill? You didn't want kids that badly? You know what? I did want to have kids too. That's why I never used contraceptive things or refused to have sex in the first place, right? I don't know. Maybe you just wanted to feel good. I've got the best technique in the world, you know. What's with that confidence? Don't worry, you're so bad at it. What? You were so bad at it that I had to endure it. It was more like a painful time than a pleasurable one. What do you mean? You say yourself as sadist and you force a woman to be masochist. But you're not aggressive enough. I don't get wet and it hurts. And you could only stand it for a few minutes. And it will finish in 15 minutes. How can I feel good? What? You're just insensitive. Don't blame it on me. The other girls don't say anything, and my wife, of course. I'm sorry to hear that. She can't tell you if she wants to. She's not like you, using Facebook, Instagram. She's not a bitch like you. She's more modest. Whatever. Then why did you start Facebook? You've always been too lazy to do it, and what are you up to now? Everyone around me were using it, so I thought I'd give it a try, nothing special. Is that so? You were using Tinder at that time. Just because you can't have any kids, aren't you doing the same thing all over again? You're already old. I'm amazed. Don't talk nonsense. It's none of your business. Huh? It's a big deal. Ryan, what does my occupation say on my Facebook? Huh? Smith, CPA firm. What's this? My current husband is also a CPA. That's why we started our own firm. So? I don't know if you're trying to show me off how much you make money, but I don't really care. I guess a woman like you, who's like a nerd and has no charm, is better suited to a man like that. Yeah, you're perfect for each other. Thank you very much, and your wife is coming over to my place for a part-time. What? What are you talking about? She doesn't have any qualifications. Why is she working for you? My current wife works for my ex-wife? Are you kidding me? I don't understand. I know it's hard to become a CPA, but she's taking the exam and trying to pass all subjects. She's great. She studies on her own. I think she's going to pass all the subjects this year. Huh? For what? I haven't heard a single thing from her. That's how little you see of her. It's exactly the same as when you were with me. To begin with, it's extravagant for a nearly 40 years old man to take a 22-year-old college student as his wife and want to have kids with her. An old man who gets a college student involved in an affair. It's gross. Gross? It's natural that young women fall for guys who are in their 40s. Natural? You're trying to justify yourself in a way that I don't understand, and that's exactly what gross means. Don't say I'm gross. I'm hot. Don't make me laugh. She said you tricked her. I tricked her? She came all the way over to your ex-wife's place. She must have been really pissed off at me. She asked me to pay you back the property division and give you back the apartment. You told her that I stole all of your property division, and that I took your apartment? I guess that's what you had to say. You spent so much money on girls that your savings were empty. We had to share our savings after we get married, but you didn't share them at all. You were a man who was having an affair and playing around with other girls, and you said you didn't need to divide the property, and now you're saying I have to share the money I earned? No matter where you look in the world, no one will accept that. I mean, we were supposed to share the property, but you couldn't, so I had to use my savings. And you lied about the apartment that belonged to me, saying that it was yours and I stole it? It's a fact that you kicked me out. Yes. I worked hard for this house and I paid the entire mortgage with my own money. And you just came to my house and said, lucky me, I don't have to find for a house. You were lucky to be married by me when you were 30 years old and had no one else to be chosen, huh? If you had stayed like that, you would have been single, poor and lonely for the rest of your life. You were a sellout and I took you in. You should be grateful. No, I could have married someone else even if you hadn't found me. I'm different from you. I was just prioritizing my career as a CPA. Don't talk big to me like a man who used something and could only get a college student who knew nothing by tricking her. That's why you're getting dumped by women again. Being dumped? You haven't noticed? Noticed what? She's been preparing for over a year. Huh? Preparing? I don't get it. There's no way I'm getting dumped. My wife is in love with me. You seriously haven't noticed? She's preparing to get divorced. What? Why would she think so? Well, if you're chasing girls on Facebook and Instagram, you wouldn't notice. You're not paying attention to her at all. Like I said before, she's trying to become a CPA, and she has been thinking about it since she was young. You have a good eye for women, but too bad. What's that? You're good looking until you get her, but after you get her, you become an asshole. And since you get a smart girl, she's not going to put up with your shit. She becomes an independent woman. In a way, you motivate people. Oh, but you're also a useless bug fucker. What? Watch out for your words, you infertile woman. I can dump that infertile woman who's only young and looks better than others. No money, no brains, bug fucker. Oh, no sperm? I do have them, like too much. Oh really? I thought you didn't because you have sex a lot but nothing happens. You can't keep letting them rot just because you have so many. If you're going to be so bossy, why don't you start by showing some results? You. On top of being a dickhead, you trick and cheat on people. And I heard you've been on a long business trip recently. She even told you about that? That big mouth. You can play as much as you want. She's also lucky to have a lot of time to prepare. Prepare? Prepare for what? Are you stupid? Did you hear me? To get divorced. Huh? With a CPA degree at that young age, getting a job is a piece of cake. She's from a good university. She's got excellent grades. And if she works hard, she can become a very profitable CPA. You're just a disappointing person. I feel sorry for you. She's going to make more money than you in no time. Also, it's only a matter of time before you get dumped. You really pissed me off. If you have time to be pissed off, be a smart person. Are you so stupid that you don't notice the changes in a wife you've been with for years? You can't be a parent for the rest of your life. Your kids won't choose you. Don't get carried away just because you could have kids. I can have a kid in no time. Don't get all condescending. I'm just telling you the truth. Why don't you worry about yourself instead? When are you coming home? Next week. Oh, maybe it's too late. What do you mean? The house might be empty. What? What do you mean by that? I think she's going to leave you. You know what? Huh? Don't underestimate women. What? We are stronger than a dickhead like you. Live in regret and spend the rest of your life alone. Well then. What do you mean? What did you say? Kathleen, hey. After that, Ryan came back from his business trip in a hurry and found out that the house was already empty. He found a letter regarding the divorce in the dining room. He called his wife immediately and shouted at her. But when she told him about the proof of his affair and deception and the lawyer I had prepared, he easily accepted the terms and signed the papers. 1 year later, she passed the CPA exam and now is working as a CPA at my firm. Ryan is still paying the property division in installments every month, and he is looking for a new wife. And he wants to marry someone in her early 20s. He still has to pay millions of dollars, but when will it end? Will he have a wife by his side by then? In the first place, has he forgotten that he had a fertility test? He would be a fool to be satisfied with what he had undergone without knowing the result. When will he realize that he really is sterile?
Jessica, could you pick me up at the station? Jessica, hurry up and reply.
I'm sorry, Lucy. I can't pick you up because I can't move right now.
Huh? You're at home, aren't you?
Yes, I'm at home, but I have an important meeting.
What meeting? It's just for fun or something, isn't it? I don't care about that. Just pick me up at the station.
No, it's important because it's about work. It's a final meeting for my work starting next week, so I can't miss it.
Work? You don't have a job.
Lucy, I have repeatedly told you that I do have a job.
Stop lying. You're just doing your nerd activities with John's good income.
Well, I guess I am a nerd. Anyway, I can't pick you up right now. Please come home by yourself.
You know what will happen if you do that? If you can't do what I say, I'll have you leave my house. You talk back to me too much, even though you're my daughter-in-law. In some cases, I'll even consider divorcing you.
Lucy, the meeting is about to start. This conversation is over.
Hey, Jessica!
John, I just arrived safely.
Oh, I see. Thank goodness.
We're going to have a short meeting now, and then it's time to start shooting. I'm getting excited because it's a very good location and a very good situation.
That's great. You should go there with a lot of excitement.
Of course. I think I really like the camera. I enjoy not only the camera itself, but also meeting people, looking at scenery, and many things through the camera.
Yes, I get it. It's a long story when you start talking. I don't want to be late for the meeting, so I'll listen to your story when I get home.
Oh, I'm so sorry. But that's my John. You know me so well.
I'm your husband, so of course I know you well.
I'm kind of embarrassed when you say it like that. That being said, I wonder if your mother is okay.
My mother? What do you mean?
I've explained to her about this shooting, but I feel like she doesn't understand.
Oh my, she never listens. It happens all the time. I'll take care of it. Don't worry about that, Jessica. Go work as hard as you can.
Thanks, John. Well then, I'm going to the meeting.
Take care. Hey, Jessica. Where are you? You're such a useless wife, not being here when I need you. That's why you are a useless wife.
Lucy, what is it?
Where are you already? I have an appointment with a friend now, so I need you to drive me there. What? You're so clumsy.
I thought I told you, Lucy.
Tell me what?
I'm abroad, but I'm only here for 24 hours and I'll be back soon.
What? Abroad? What are you doing? Traveling without me and John? That's quite the status, huh?
No, I'm not traveling.
Then why are you abroad?
Work?
Work? You're not working. What kind of nonsense are you talking about?
I've been telling you. I work as a freelance photographer. I work on my computer at home after shooting, so I'm home most of the time, but I'm not playing around.
That's your hobby, right?
What?
You only make John work for your extravagant hobby, relying on John's income and having fun by yourself?
It's not a hobby, it's a job.
How much are you spending for a camera that looks like a toy? I know you buy all sorts of options.
I buy what I need for my work, not what I can't afford.
You even went abroad? What do you think you're doing with the money John earned?
Excuse me? I didn't pay a single penny for this abroad photo shooting because it was paid for by the client.
How dare you tell such a blatant lie? I'm telling John.
What? John knows about it, so it's totally fine.
John is too kind to tell you the truth, not to play around with his money. You can't just trample on his kindness by going abroad. It's unforgivable. You disrespected John. You are a useless bum wife.
Useless bum wife is such a harsh word. Lucy, I take my job seriously. I don't depend only on John's income.
You are really brazen. Why did John get a wife like you? I feel sorry for him. And you used to be so timid and quiet just a little while ago. Now you're all cocky. Oh my goodness.
I don't mean to be cocky, but is that how you hear me?
You're always nagging at me. If you disobey me, I'll have you divorced.
Divorce? John and I have no intention of divorcing.
What? Then you should listen to me more honestly.
Lucy, you entered my room while I was away, didn't you?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
You went into my workroom without telling me, didn't you? Please give me back my camera. It's my work tool. It contains the data from a recent trip abroad.
What data? You went abroad without John and me. You don't even have a job. You're so cocky. You're not even doing your job. You're just being cheeky.
What do you mean by cheeky? I'm doing my job.
You think you're a photographer? You've got it all wrong, don't you?
I'm telling you, I'm a photographer.
Are you still saying that? You haven't learned your lesson at all. I can't give you back your camera.
I need my camera. I can't work without it.
That's not why I took it.
What?
You disrespect me and John by faking it as work, don't you? Meetings, filming, that's a problem.
Lucy, I really need my camera because the deadline of the submission is getting close. Please give me back my camera.
If you have time to play with the camera, learn some housework. I'll have you do some hard work. If you disobey me, I'll have you divorce John.
Lucy, I really need my camera back. John, can we talk?
Jessica, what's wrong?
When I came back home, Your mother stole my camera.
What?
I haven't copied all the data from the other day, so I can't do my job.
My mother has the camera?
She said she took it herself, so I'm pretty sure.
Then we can't go ahead with editing the brochure, can we?
No, we can't. I'm in trouble.
Can you make it in time?
I don't know until I try. In the meantime, we need to get the camera back.
I know. Mom's always doing something crazy. It really gets me. And I can't forgive her for making trouble for your business. She's always being hard on you. You went through the trouble of letting her move in with us because you understood how lonely my mom was. I feel so bad for you. I'm really sorry.
Don't apologize to me, John. It's not your fault. Thank you.
About what?
I'm glad that you care about me. Thank you for taking care of me.
Of course I take care of you. We're a couple. We have to help each other from now on like we have been doing.
I know.
I've had enough of her. You can leave, Jessica. I'll take care of the camera.
What? What do you mean?
Shall we meet at a hotel?
What?
I'll go there with the camera. You don't have to put up with a wife-threatening mother-in-law in the house. It'll affect your work too.
But leaving home? Are you sure you want me to do that? She's your mother, you know.
I think it's the worst kind of mother to be hard on you. So I'd like to leave my mother's home too. Can you leave right now?
Maybe it's difficult since she's in the living room.
I see. Okay, I'll call her and ask her to do some shopping.
She's going to tell me to do that shopping.
If you tell her that I want you to buy something for her without her knowing, she'll be happy to let you go. In the meantime, Jessica, you're going to leave the house.
But I'm scared.
Don't worry, trust me. Anyway, call me when you get to the station. I'll tell you where to go from there, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Jessica? Jessica, where are you? You didn't even prepare the meal. If you abandon a wife's work and went out, I'll have you divorced.
What? I'm already divorced.
Huh?
Lucy, haven't you heard anything?
What?
I discussed it with John. Because you strongly desire a divorce, we decided that we should get divorced. I also filed the divorce papers this evening.
Oh, really? What? Really? I didn't know anything about that. I feel so refreshed. So, you're divorced.
I was so useless and I caused you a lot of trouble. I'm so sorry.
You're right. You finally understand, don't you? John finally understood that I was right. It was worth it.
It was an emergency meeting. We only took out what we could carry for now. I'll come back later to pick up the other stuff.
Oh, is that so? Then do it when I'm not here. I don't want to see you anymore. I'll send you a message on WhatsApp about the schedule.
Okay. Well then, Lucy, we may never see each other again, but please take care.
John, good morning. Did you go out for a walk? Are you nervous? Of course you are. You're going on a blind date with the right woman. Mom, I don't do blind dates. What? What do you mean? What is wrong all of a sudden? The woman's family will be here as planned. I can't go on an arranged marriage. Why not? Because I got remarried. What? Remarried? Did you have a woman you wanted to marry? If that's the case, why didn't you tell me earlier? Well, if you have someone you want to marry, that's fine. I'll say no to the other woman myself. And what kind of woman is she? The one I love most in the whole world. I thought I'd regret for the rest of my life not marrying her. Oh, you have someone you care about that much? Why did you hide it from me until now? I'm happy as long as you're happy. But, Mom, you're going to bully her again, aren't you? Bully her? What do you mean? You think I don't know anything? About what? You used to bully Jessica a lot when I wasn't around, didn't you? You're gonna do the same thing the next time I get married, aren't you? Stop saying weird things. Something's not right today, John. I'm getting so fed up with your insanity. John, what are you talking about? I would never be a wife beater. What's wrong? All of a sudden, I don't want you to interfere with my marriage life. I want to live happily ever after. Of course. I'm trying so hard to make you happy. So what's the matter? I remarried Jessica. Huh? You divorced Jessica. You always said terrible things to Jessica, didn't you? That's not true. Liar. You told Jessica she's a useless bum wife, didn't you? I know all about it. How did you? But she's the kind of person who goes abroad with the money you worked so hard for. She was always playing around at home, right? She's nothing more than a bum. I told you, Jessica is a photographer. She travels with a camera as a hobby, right? It's not a hobby. She is a professional photographer. The other day, she went abroad for a photo shoot for a wedding venue's brochure. A wedding venue brochure? A bride in wedding dress and a groom in tuxedo, in the best possible situation. What? You can do that as a hobby? I told you, it's her job. Jessica is a popular photographer, so she earns more than my salary per shoot. Really? More than you? There's even an idol who fell in love with Jessica's skills. She's scheduled to be photographed next. Oh, really? I'm working as an intermediary for that. I met Jessica on a photo shoot. She's a woman of great values, and I fell in love with her at first sight. That's why we got married. I didn't know that. Mom, how many times have I told you? It was you who didn't listen. Jessica makes more money than I do. How dare you call her a bum? I'd be so proud of her too if she were such a successful photographer. I can brag about it to my neighbors and friends. How could you brag about her, Mom? I divorced Jessica. But you got remarried, right? Then we can be in the same relationship again. It's too late. Why? Because I got permission from Jessica's parents to use her last name from now on. What? John? Why did you do that? You are my only son. I did it to get rid of you. What? Why? You can think about the reason yourself, Mom. I don't want to do anything to hurt Jessica any more than I already have. Bye. John, wait. Jessica, please pick up the phone. What are you doing here so early in the morning? What am I doing here? I need to talk to you. Where are you now? I don't have to tell you that, do I? Why not? I'm a stranger to you now. I don't have to tell you where I am. You're as cocky as ever. What the hell is this? Isn't it too cowardly of you to let John take your last name? I didn't suggest it. John himself asked me to do that. I can't live without him either, so I let him do so. Huh? My parents have also given me permission. John is my only son. I will be all alone. Why are you doing this to me? John said he didn't like his selfish mother since he was little. Huh? But after his father passed away, he said it was a mistake to think you would be lonely.
It was a mistake. When John found out how you were snubbing me as a wife, he began to think about breaking off the relationship with you.
That's a lie. There's no way John would break off the relationship with me.
I'm sure John was very worried about it. To break off the relationship himself with his own mother is a big deal, isn't it? But he chose to do it. Please think about his feelings.
I don't know. I don't want to understand. John is my son no matter how old he gets. Breaking off the relationship is impossible. All this happened because of you. Jessica, tell me where he is right now.
I can't do that because you will barge in. John insisted me never to tell you.
No, I don't believe you. I can't believe John took your last name. Give me back my son.
John is a grown man now. He's a nice man, kind and calm. You should be happy to send him off on his own.
You think it's someone else's problem? You want me to send him off to you? There's no way I can do that. Don't be ridiculous.
You're not going to understand anything I say to you. I'm sorry.
Jessica?
I am no longer related to you, and we will never meet again. I will also block your account once and for all.
Wait a minute, Jessica. You have to help me. You're leaving me all alone?
You're the one who did that.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, forgive me. Come back home with John.
It's too late for everything. Well then, goodbye. After that, Lucy, who didn't know where we were, stormed into John's workplace. But she was stopped at the entrance by a guard who knew what was going on. She was kicked out without seeing John. When she found out that John was the one who had kicked her out, she was shocked. Her shoulders slumped, and she left as if it was like the end of the world. I think she is now spending her days alone in that house. After we left home, we stayed at my parents' house for a while. Now we have a new house nearby where we live together as a couple. From now on, I would like to build a happy family where no one disturbs us and we can laugh every single day.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!